Another wonderful day, another fine day, another beautiful day for us to get together and have conversations that can help us grow as a community, help us grow as a people, help us grow as a group of persons. We work extremely hard for we make the world a better place. Now, so many years ago, I think I was really young. I was really young, but then I start see people they do things. I start see people they do different things. I start see people they invest in different things. And they were so passionate about it. They were so focused. They were investing their all, especially back then when people did not even have anything. Yet the little they had, they will invest just to see our community better. Fast forward to many years, we are better, we are grown, we are in a place where people can do more. And that is just what we advise or we advocate or we encourage people to do. Not only sit and enjoy you want, not only she don't chop out to you want, no. Think about the community, think about people, think about even those who will come tomorrow. Today, I actually host a group of people, a group of persons who I have so much respect for, I have so much love for, especially not because they are who they are, but most importantly because you see a group of persons where they will feel they're already there for some place where they will feel just just sit down for their corner, they enjoy themselves, do their things, but then they say no. There is need for us to educate our community. There is need for us to continue building our community. There is need for us to continue doing things to put our community up there. That is why we are having this conversation. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful one. Um, uh, might bring my boss in. We'll start the conversation, and then maybe others they could join later. Boss, boss, welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I dey see you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so look na not look na me, the corner where I did for that small corner. Look na instead look na yourself for your screen
Oh,
in the
man, look
image.
myself.
Yeah, the image.
I dey look at myself now. So
Now so you look na me, so you look na the corner.
really, I get what you
Yeah,
look now.
yeah. As you look now, so you mean so you look now, you look direct for your screen. Hey, thank you very much and for wanting to do this. I add my other boss. Salut, boss Jolie.
My
Okay, yeah,
lights, my
yeah,
light
that
on.
light we are back. It's actually taken away from Ififi.
I don't know what I say. I see what I'll use not this one. Oh,
Yeah, I
what?
think that's far more better. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's far more. Boss, welcome.
Thank you, my dear.
Wow.
Baby, I was still, I was still in bed. Oh my god!
Okay, thank you now.
I didn't on my gown. I don't laugh when
Ashia, is I know
Yeah,
say you know well, Ashia.
Oh my goodness!
thank you
Wow.
for today, and we'll start while with me the other persons will come and like I already talked before when I joined. The segment it's not even about the movie, it's about a community, it's about a group of persons we I'd always admire them from a distance, a group of persons we they get their money, they get their life figured out already waiting for video shoot on for their corner, and they do it the way they do quietly, but then they don't decide say no, we no live and for day, we no earn and for day. One make sure see we community to get the education where they need, and one make sure see we dey do things for community, for raise the community, for serve the community deserve for B. More start with introduction. Boss Jolie, tell us about you, names, where you're from and what you do.
Uh, Yvonne. My actual last name before marriage is Harley.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's Wanganya. Um, I'm a mother. I'm a sister, auntie, grandma. Married. I have two kids. Um, what I do, man, I own a couple of businesses. Um, yeah, I think that's all. I guess.
Wow, Boss Bibish, tell us about you, names, where you're from, what you do, please.
Hmm. Uh, my name is Tiana Bibish Ilad. I am based in California, originally from Cameroon, and I'm in Los Angeles. I am a mental health coach and consultant. I'm a California licensed massage therapist. I'm in my office right now.
Mm.
So I'm also a movie maker, um, a singer, songwriter. I do a lot of things.
Wow. What's that interest of movie start, by the way?
Ooh, since why they smart picking? I think say my life now movie because
Mm-hmm.
everything like people who were in school with me from primary to secondary right up to university, they know say my life now acting. Even when I do things that are natural, people think I'm acting. It's just acting, drama, music, and I think I was born to just be an artist, to be an
Wow.
entertainer. Because even at home in my family, I always entertain people.
Mm-hmm.
But Jolie, what's that interest start for you?
Oh boy. When it comes to this movie thing, I mean, I started this since like uh 2000 and I think it was 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2013 when we started with this whole movie thing, traveling to Houston. Most of the shooting we did when I started,
Mm-hmm.
it was in Houston a lot. Yeah, and it's just something that I've loved to do. But at one point, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm
Okay.
done with this whole movie thing. Yeah, until this babish bring me back to this thing again.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we have one other person. I don't know why their camera is not open. They expect say me to open their camera. The way me to open their camera, and I'll add them. Might play something. Might play this, and then we'll start from there before continue with the conversation. I think.
Early? It's 6 a.m.
7 a.m. in the morning, I really drowned at work.
Richard, you look fabulous.
It reminds me of this book, Devils in Disguise.
Boss Bibish,
Yes, sir.
what to be role for movie for our community?
Um, Movies come in as an educational platform, beside being a play, something that entertain us. Movie makers should use it as a tool to not only entertain but also educate and bring the community together.
Mm-hmm.
Through stories, through telling stories that really represent us.
Mm-hmm.
you know and most often we tell stories that are funny, make people happy, feel good stories, but there are also stories that should be told that sometimes they're hard to watch, but that's the truth, because those stories represent us as a people, represent our culture. It speaks to us.
Mm-hmm.
you know so the more we go out there and tell stories about ourselves, the better for us as a people, as a community.
Well, Boss Yvonne Jolie, the movie Man's Mind. How was he working on the project?
How was it working? How was it?
Working on the project. You
How
working on
was?
the project? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was really interesting, honestly, because I had to travel from Dallas to LA where we shot this movie. Yeah, it was. I mean, we had a great time doing this project. Yeah, it was. It was easy.
Mm,
Again, yeah, because again, everybody has his own, our own role to play in I think we did what we needed to do,
mhm,
the- as we were assigned
mhm,
different roles. we took care of all what we needed to do at the point where we're shooting this movie.
Wow. Boss Bibish, how do you decide? How did you decide on the message at every specific time? Which message to run with for a particular movie?
I think it all depends on the inspiration of the writer.
Mm-hmm.
So some people can be inspired to write love stories. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
inspired to write sci-fi stories,
Mm-hmm.
stories that are traditional. That's why you see traditional movies, and
Mm-hmm.
some people are inspired to write political movies. It's all based on the inspiration of the writer, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And but when it comes also, like this particular story, I was just eager because I have been directing stage plays. I have featured in other movies in Cameroon, in Nigeria, and in the US before
Yeah.
this. But Man's Mind was one of my first project that I did. So I would say that the story, I was just looking for something that would bring all, because all in my mind was like, I want an all Cameroonian cast, all Cameroonian cast. So I was looking for a story that would bring all the Cameroonians in the actors in the diaspora together. And
Mm-hmm.
I think in this particular case, that was my inspiration. I just wanted an all Cameroonian cast, from directors to the DP to the actors,
Yeah.
including the writer of the story. Yes.
Well, but Julie, one thing I know is diaspora are the backbone of everything community. Even for those people that live back home. What are financing and all of that. But for some time now, see like diaspora be don't slow down a little bit before they see when they come back now. We hope so now come back fully into giving we community deserve. Now, what is your take on the especially the Cameroonian diaspora actors and actresses? What is your take on them and the role they get to play for continue build the industry would you hope to see?
Well, I think the whole thing is gonna boil down to mostly finance,
Mm-hmm.
time. You know how busy we are in this country.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things that, like, the time it takes. You're gonna get off work to go do a project.
Yeah.
So I think what's gonna hold us back a little,
Mm-hmm.
it's financing and time management.
Yeah.
Because again, we have to make sure that we have the funds to produce, to to do the project,
Mm-hmm.
then produce it. Because trust me, remember I just told you that I told the audience, everyone, that I started this whole thing since 2013. I have about, I don't know how many movies I shot, but how many do you see out there? That's one of the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so the finance to shoot the movie, to finish a project, and to do the project, then finish it and publish it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the problem.
Wow.
Because we cannot be shooting. You just take then the
Put them
producer
in
just
the
keep it
library.
in. Yeah, no, it's not helping. It's
Mhm.
not
Wow.
helping us at all. So once we took our time off to go do a project, whoever the producer is has to make sure that they are able to finish the project and publish it. Make sure it's premiere, it's
Wow.
in it wherever, in the theater or wherever.
Wow.
Because we're not gonna be taking off our time of work that we
Mm-hmm.
have to work and pay bills and everything. Then we do a project, then you take it and keep it. So time and money is what is gonna that's what is gonna help us move forward.
Oh, Boss Ken, welcome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, and greetings to everyone in the studio.
If we close that light for your back, it's making your image not clear. That light with you for your back.
Um, Let me see here.
That window for your back, yeah, or if it move away completely from the window, yeah, I think the image could be better.
So let's see here.
Boss Jolie, boss, Bibish, Man's Mind, premiering in Houston. Why did you decide to start with Houston?
Actually, this story is so it's so this question, sorry, it's really hitting the point. Um, Going to premiere in Houston was a decision that I took after having a conversation with, with Terence, and I believe that as the producer of the movie, not premiering it just here in LA, it gives it the scope, makes it even wider to
Mm-hmm.
go to where I have all these other people who play the main role of the movie, take it to them because the movie is ready to be released. If it's
Yeah.
not, yes, we were actually going to release this movie in February 28th, no, 26th. February 26th, but we will not release February 26th because we've not made, um the according to the marketer, we have not made enough noise, you
Okay.
know, because just like Sister Yvonne was just making mention there, we produce movies a lot and we keep them. But I have learned that, there is a way to go around marketing your movie and giving it out there for people to like watch and know what's going on. And in this case, one of the requirements is for you to make noise about the movie. And
Yeah.
since it's a project that it's not maybe mainstream, that we don't have the money to do all that publicity, the first noise we can make is premiering. And
Yeah.
thank God I have a team that all of them are willing to help to make sure that the movie is out. So Terence took it up. We're not only ending it there, we're doing it in Dallas, we're doing it
Wow.
in Minnesota, we're doing it in Maryland. And
Wow.
then after all that, we will now allow the movie to be released.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning the more noise we make, the more money we're going to get for the project and to
Wow.
get us ready for the next other project. So that's why I chose Houston. I'll go everywhere and come back and end in LA. Yeah.
Boss Ken, tell me about you, your names, where you from, what you do, please.
Can you take that again? Sorry.
Yeah, can you tell us about you, your names, what you do, and where you're from?
Oh, okay. Well, again, thanks for having me on air. Ken Charlemagne is my name. I'm based in Minnesota. And well, about my career as an actor, this is something which is, from childhood. Started playing in drama since primary school, then took it all the way to secondary school, played some roles, did a lot of literary presentation in different schools. One of the major schools being Sase, where we went there and did some poetry work and drama, where I played the role of Odewale in Rotimi's The God Are Not to Blame, and I also played the role of Chief Ndamba in Eneshin Horse, This Is Our Chance. So I've been in the movie quite a while. Almost. I would say just when the movie industry was about to start in Cameroon, that's when I left Cameroon in 2000 and early 2004 when they were about to kick it off. Then I relocated to the US. So I'm based in Minnesota. Yeah. So that's basically a little bit of
How was it working on this project?
with the weather.
How was it working on this project? The Minds
Oh
Mind.
yeah, it was. I mean, it was great. Work with very great people that I've worked with before, and working with my friend Bibish. She's somebody that we've done a lot when it comes to movie. I mean, definitely as a case is always most of the time, it's not easy on a movie set, but again, we did everything within our power and our means to fight whatever it is that would have destroyed the success of this project. And this is long waiting, and extremely excited that the movie is coming out, and will be another good time now for the actors and actresses to meet again, and this time around just celebrate, meet with fans and friends, and enjoy the entire product. So it's exciting, and I'm looking forward to it.
Guys, for those who are watching, go ahead and share. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, comment section there. Now, if you maybe ask them a question directly or make suggestions or whatever. It's about the community. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about what we can do to make sure when we are not here, we are not only remembered, but we actually have at least we don't leave something where we're picking the VB like wow, city or papa they be doing. Because now I cry that papa need be do this, mommy need be do this, blame. Now our time for we for lay a foundation. We go make the picking them very very proud of we. So if you get suggestions, if you get questions for ask them, comment section there. Boss eventually talk to your people. Tell them why it's important for when we have a movie premiere like this. People should show up and show up in their numbers.
Oh yes, sure. As Bibish said, we're trying to promote this movie as much as we can because of the marketer requires. That's one of the requirements. And not only that, when she as a producer put all her money in this whole project, it's not for free. She worked so hard to put this movie together. That's a lot of money. I produce movie. I have a movie that I produce. I know what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only thing the community can do for us is to come out and support us as much as you can. Invite a friend. Guys, buy your tickets, and that's buying your tickets. Coming to the premiere to support us helps also us to do more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if she can get at least half of the money that she spent, that's gonna encourage her to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So I really encourage the community to come out and support as much as you guys can. Invite your friends, your family. We'll be bringing it to Dallas here, and I know I'm gonna try as much as possible to invite as many people as I can. You guys come out in Houston. All my family in Houston, my friends, please, you guys come out and support us. Support us. Support this cause. If you guys want us to do more, we need your support. We can't do it just for ourselves or by ourselves. We need your support.
But Charlie, how important project like this be for community and give them a reason why we all should show up and support as if our life depended on that project?
Of course, it's definitely very important because I would say that the life of the actor and the producer is also very important.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, we do this also for business. Sometimes there are a lot of us that it has come to a point where most Cameroonian actors today, they think that it's like, at the end of the day, it's just something that they have to do for pleasure, and which of course is not easy because you have to displace yourself. The producer has to displace you to come on a movie set, pay for locations, pay for a place where you're going to stay, and making sure that you're comfortable and you get paid again, after the production. So after all that, what next? It's not a place to just leave the producer like that, and it's not the place of the fans or the audience to just leave the producer looming. So it's the time when we're saying that people should come out, and give us the support. I understand the kind of the Cameroon film industry to an extent is a little bit too shaky and up and down. But again, it doesn't cancel the fact that we should not come there and support the little that we have, because a lot of people, one of the greatest complaints that I've had from people is that they don't have Cameroon movies on certain online services like YouTube and all that. But the question is, even the few that we have there, how many views do we have?
No.
And how much has that producer made out of what you have watched? What are the reaction of the people? So we just call on the people, when they post it on social media, especially like on Facebook, all we need is just come in there, make a comment, share it with your own fans, because they say a friend of your friend is your friend.
That's right.
So if the more you share it, if I post it and one of my friends share it, it means that about 10 other people have seen it, which can bring in another 5 fans, and those 5 fans can bring in another 5 or 10, And that is how we increase the base. And that is how any other country has grown. And that's how they are growing. So it's really necessary that we try to support ourselves as much as we can. And without that, definitely, then you will not be able to enjoy movies from Cameroon. And one of the things people fail to understand is no matter the amount of movies that you watch from different countries, produced by different producers from different countries, Cameroonian culture is Cameroonian culture. We have our own culture. We have our own things that we grew with, knowing as kids that you see in our movies that you will never see in another movie.
Mm-hmm.
You only see things that we know. And when you look at all those things, it brings you memory lane. It takes you back when you were either a kid or when you were growing up. Certain things that happened in the movie, you start to reflect about that time that you were living, within that specific culture, especially with the fact that most of us right now, we are out here in the diaspora. So again, it's a better way to link ourselves, to bring ourselves back, put ourselves back into our own projects, do our own things, support our own people, and see where we can even be able to drink some Gary out of this.
Boss Bibish,
Yes, sir.
what are we expecting on the day of the premiere? We just walking in the premiere, or are there going to be other activities?
Well, first of all, my expectation is so high. I don't know why Terence is not here to talk to us about the planning on the ground. I don't know what's going on, but I'm expecting the Cameroonian community in Houston to come out in their numbers to celebrate with us, to enjoy our hard work, to enjoy our sacrifice, to enjoy our own contribution, no matter how little it is, to the growth of the Cameroonian industry. The little that we are putting in to put Cameroon on the map of movie makers. So that night, it's not just movies. There's going to be meet and greet in a few hours. We'll meet people, talk to people of different different backgrounds who have come to, we'll answer questions. There's going to be red carpet, taking pictures with the stars. People who want to know more about movie making in the diaspora and how we went through these, what happened and what is next. There are so many questions that we're going to answer. We are ready. So people should come and let's have fun. And after that, there's also going to be an after party, something like that. So,
Well, Boss Julie, one thing I know it's an industry, and we have those who are in the diaspora and those who are back home. When projects back home are mentioned, it's easy for you to see people like you jumping there and finance or support and all that. But I don't know. I don't look around. I need to see people back home. They actually trend this project, talk about this project, and push this project. The question is, what is the relationship between those of Una in the diaspora doing movies and those back home?
Good question. Okay. Well, when it comes to the movie industry back home, honestly, I know my guy, Age is my guy. I spoke with him, I think about 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and he was asking me about this project. So this project is already, we're gonna submit it, or I think Bibish already submitted it with Kamif, Bibish, right?
Yes.
So when it comes to that, when it comes to the movie industry back home, we already submitted this movie with Kamif, and honestly, I don't know much about not know much about, but I have not acted or I've not been part of any project in Cameroon when it comes to movies. So I really can't say much about that. But I know when it comes to this particular movie, we already submitted it with Kamif. I spoke with Gilbert already, and we talked about it. I think Bibish already submitted it.
Okay. Boss Terence, welcome.
All right, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel too good.
Ashia, they were that we for Texas.
Can you say the way that just
No one yes smoke corn, so all we don't seek force.
sorry me a bit.
Ashia, while you get yourself ready, what ask Boss Shali, what is your take on the relationship between those of you guys doing movies in the diaspora and the other people back home? What is the relationship?
To be very honest and straightforward to the question that you just asked me, it's extremely, I would say it's 100% poor.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship is extremely poor. There's no collaboration. I think what I've come to realize about Cameroonians doing movie in Cameroon and Cameroonians doing movie in the diaspora is that there's some sort of a feeling of entitlement for most of our Cameroonians back in Cameroon.
Wow.
And I think that if we really had that opportunity to collaborate with our brothers and sisters back home, trust me, Cameroon film industry wouldn't have been where it is right now. There are a lot of people in the Cameroon film industry, in the diaspora, who are very ready to sacrifice as much as they can to see that the industry can grow. But there is this feeling of entitlement that comes from most of those who are based in Cameroon, because when you talk of Cameroon film industry, they just have it in the back of their mind that diaspora has no use. The only use diaspora has is that if a diaspora producer is producing a movie, you can invite somebody from Cameroon to come and play in the movie, and they should take it and go with it. That is how they see it. I believe that most of them think that they are very, very much important, and they are already up there when it comes to movie than those in the diaspora. And in the diaspora, their impression about those in the diaspora is that when they have their productions going on, they just have to come over to you either on WhatsApp or on Facebook, write you a message and solicit for some fund for them to produce their movies. Even when most diaspora actors go to Cameroon, even when you tell some of these producers that you're in Cameroon, when you go to Cameroon, you can barely know if there is a diaspora actor who is in Cameroon, because they don't care. It's like you are not even existing. All they are interested in is that, let's say they have a premiere in Cameroon and they know you are in Cameroon, then they will be sending you invitation because they know you come there and give cash. Because naturally, for example, if you invite me for a premiere in Cameroon, obviously, like somebody who is coming from the diaspora, no matter how hard it is, at least I would say, okay, 50,000 or 100,000 to support the project. At least that's a lot of money. But the thing is, when we go to Cameroon, that's the only importance we have, inviting you for their project. They don't even not the moment for their premieres, but the moment the premiere is over, you are useless. When they start to shoot movies, even when they are shooting movies in Cameroon, they don't even tell you. They don't even ask, are we in need of somebody from the diaspora? Is there any time soon that you should be coming to Cameroon in this time that we're going to be shooting this movie? Nobody reaches out to you. So it is very, very clear the relationship is poor, and that is one of the major reasons why this film industry is not growing. I'll give you, not to talk too much. Take, for example, the Actors Guild of Cameroon's Actors Guild, which is called NACA.
That's right.
The branch that we have here in the US. The branch in the US is completely dead. Dead. They know of Cameroonians in the diaspora only when they need money. When we created that, they were coming in just to suck money out. The moment they realized that the branch in the US is trying to work together to build and solidarize to see how we can work together, they killed it. They all ran away because they realized that they could not suck funds again out of you, which they did not need. So that is where the problem is.
Yep.
Well, work for this one. I will harvest money for that tree day for downtown.
That's right.
I know, Massa.
That's right.
Telling you,
Boss
go even on the CFI site and the NACAM site. When we put this poster has been posted there so many times, not a single person will even come and say good job. Not a single word. The Bish has been posting it there. I've been watching. Not a single word from anybody. But the moment they post something, they'll be coming to your inbox, and I'm sitting here right now. There are about a couple of premieres going on in Cameroon. I've had messages, private messages into my WhatsApp asking me to sponsor people to come and watch the movie, which is something that we used to do years back.
Lord.
But finally, we came to realization that, you know what, these people, all they
No
need
more.
is that They just need money from us. So we said, you know what?
Yep.
We're not gonna be supporting all this again. If
Wow.
you guys cannot support us, then let's let it die.
Can you on fire, man?
I said,
No, I mean, but that is the truth. That
It's the
he's
truth.
saying the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
The sad
Yeah.
truth. Honestly, yeah, it's just a waste of time.
yeah, and them not only for the movie sector. I think almost every sector, even for family, they only come for you now when they no go for that while.
I
Oh
know,
yeah, that was really romantic.
I know, that's true. It's so sad.
But tell me about the premiere where they come up. What to be the level of preparation?
Yeah, to
Terrence never introduced himself.
Ah, that's true though. Yeah, your names, where you from and what you do.
Toridey, my name is Terry. I'm gonna talk with Pigeon small before I digress. My name is Terry. Professionally, I am an accountant, and socially, I'm an actor. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's talking about me. But I'm gonna dive in with the premiere that is coming up next Saturday on the 25th. Bang, he's already on fire. I'm not sure if people from out of state are gonna be here, but if you are not in Houston next Saturday, man, you're gonna miss out. I wish I could show you pictures of the theater. It's off the chain. Everything is ready. We're good to go. I have tickets are almost sold out, and everything is ready. You know, my boys are all hyped. You know, I'm part of the Houston Veteran Soccer Club, so my boys are all hyped. They want to come and see me in the big screen. They want to come and see the Cameroonians in the big screen. So I'm pushing it. You know, I'm pushing it on my social media platform. I don't have Facebook, but I have other social media platform. I've been pushing the premiere. And Toridey, I hope so you'll come.
I know I'll be Maryland. I did land that same Saturday, but if possible, I'll travel make it because I normally get for be San Antonio. So I did think for just drive come Houston and then from Houston go San Antonio.
Yeah, because I think something in San Antonio that same Saturday because they won the tournament last year and they have a party. But again, you know, Houston is huge.
Yeah.
And if you're in Houston on Saturday the 25th, I don't know where you're gonna be at, but say man's mind.
What you know about this project where people need to know, we go encourage them for one do come for that premiere.
The thing I say, I could talk this thing like Ken don't talk, right? Cameroon film industry, it's I don't want to say zero, but it's we've been in this industry for more than 10 years, but there's nothing to show.
10, more than 10 years. I mean, what? More than 10 years.
So, you know, it's not just about the diaspora or people back at home. The industry in general, you know, it's not booming, it's not growing, it's not glooming. So, this movie should be a stepping stone to everybody over here to see that we are doing something different. First of all, the picture quality, sound quality, the cast. Those are the things that I look at when I'm watching a movie. I want to see the picture quality. We're in an age, we're in a world where things are changing, technology is changing, you know. With technology, you can do so many things. And I still watch movies on YouTube. I'm like, what the hell? What is this? What am I doing? You know? But man's mind is a whole different ball game.
No.
The picture, I don't know if you saw the trailer.
Yeah,
the picture quality was off the chain.
Oh.
The people that the Beach put together, the actors that the Beach put together. I don't want to say much. Just come and watch the movie, man, and see how it's going to change the diaspora. It's going to change Cameroon. It's a beautiful story. I play with my boy, my brother, my big brother, Ken. Hey, can I say something? Let me say something.
Yes.
You know, when we're shooting this movie, Ken and I had a fight. No,
Oh.
see, there's some of the things that happen behind the scene that is a love for what we do, right? It wasn't a fight like physical fight, but just that part of you having fun doing the movie stress free, you know. Do what you do best. And it's going to show in our character in this movie. I don't want to say much about the movie because I want you to come and watch the movie. Hey, it was fun doing this project with Bibish, with AD, with Anti-Alien. So it's so Grand says Jolie. Toridey, Man, no talk plenty. You know. Imagine that.
I said, now my boss Eddie for that film. I say, hey.
Oh,
boss
Eddie. Eddie was there. So that's my girl, you know. That's my girl. She got to be next to me. You already know, right?
Okay.
Hey,
Um,
let's come next Saturday and have fun and enjoy the movie, and so that these people can see that things are changing.
mhm.
Yeah.
Grow older in this industry, we change. We have to change the narrative. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect no result.
Hmm.
So you
Boss
don't
Beach.
say
Yeah.
it.
But I want to ask you, is there any hope? Because it sounds more like, yeah, in as much as you guys are still investing, but the frustration, like is there any hope for the industry?
There is hope.
There is hope, man.
And I really want to, first of all, do this to all these people that are here, because I'll tell you something, Toridey. You know, you're my son now. It's just that when I came now, this other time I saw you, you have put on a little bit of weight. I'm afraid to call you my son again, but I've called you my son all my life, more than 20 years, right? And so I love calling you my son. But you see all those people that you see there. This it was not just a team, it was not just a cast, it was my family. These are people who have planted seed in this industry without being recognized. They have done a lot in the diaspora without being, that nobody's talking about. You see, we usually had a movie, The Floor, right? She put a lot of money and time, and when she called people, when she did premiere, when she tried to push that movie, when all these people who don't know where she's coming from and how much she has put in will not know why she's pushing so hard. And I don't blame her for giving up, because when you put in so much time, so much money, and sacrifice for something, and then your family, your job, there's a lot that is lacking. They're looking at you like you're crazy. Your children, your husband, your colleagues, they think you're crazy, that you will leave this other side of you going down and you're putting too much for this. But I want to say that for any other person in the industry like Evangeline, there is hope. There's hope, because I've had this conversation with Ken, I've had this conversation with Terence, that there is hope as far as projecting our movies is concerned. Personally, I've gone above and beyond to meet people from different platforms. I know now how to get our movies out there. It's just that you just need to know what you have to do as far as the bargaining is concerned. You must know your value before you go to the table of discussion with them.
That's
You
true.
must know, if you don't know your value, they will smash you. So we have those arenas, we have those opportunities now that we did not have before. Before we have people who will come behind you and tell you, give me your project, I will do it, and they just keep it because they just want to create a relationship with you. They won't do it. Right now, there are open doors. I have seen that different forums, different platforms for us to distribute our movies, but we must come with a bargaining power. That's what we have. That's the discussion we need to talk about, the bargaining power. The product that you're coming with to the table, do you know the value? Do you know the budgeting that you did for that project? They want to see. And there are several things that you need to bring on the table. When we go to do movies, we take pictures and videos in the how do you call it, behind the scenes, the BTS. Now marketers want to see that. That what is the proof that the movie is yours? Because the executive producer, no, the BTS, I came to realize that behind the scenes, as far as selling your movie is concerned, is one of the things that will prove that this was your movie. Director's cut, producer's corner. They want to see what you were doing as a producer behind the scene, because anybody can just take your name and put on a project for you to go and sell. They don't want that. They see the contract, they see, there's a lot of things that we've been doing in the background that right now we want to bring it forth. There is hope. I'm explaining all this because you're asking if there is hope. There is so much hope that at this point, unity is going to be our armor. If we can put ourselves together as movie makers in the diaspora, Forget about home. I know somebody told me, B, you have a beautiful voice. You're a good singer. If you want to blow, pack your things and come to Cameroon. I'm not coming. If I'm not blowing in the diaspora, let me not blow. The thing is, we have people in the diaspora even bigger and better, like Kenny's saying, we have the money. So we have that negotiation. We have what it takes. If we can support each other in the diaspora, the home front will support us. The people on the ground will support us. But we don't have that unity here, even as the diaspora. We don't have it here.
To me, I'm looking at this in a different light. In the diaspora, we need to put product out there for these people to see that we mean business. If we don't push product out, when I mean product, I mean movies. If we don't push movies out, how are they going to know that this is what we're doing? We can't just do one movie.
The movie has to be out in the diaspora first. That's what we're talking about.
Put movies out so they see what we're doing. Not just us talking about it, but let's do something about it. We can.
Well, that's where we are. That's exactly where we are right now, because putting that, Terence, you cannot take more money and put into a project and then just come at one time and you just shoot it on YouTube, because even the people you are putting on YouTube when you don't have enough marketing strategy to make people to come and watch the movie. Even YouTube will not pay you because there's less views, like Kenneth mentioned. You put a movie on YouTube, and at the end of the day, you have 10,000 views. Do you know how much they pay per view? You need to do marketing around here so that people will be know amount about that movie. Like the premieres were doing, we pay money to put a billboard out here in California. I don't know about Texas. Toridey, a billboard. Just for me to just put it up there so that when I'm advertising and go to radio and other people will understand. You know how much they charge me? $30,000, and that is just a negotiation on man no man.
What?
Yes, $30,000 billboard. Then if you go to do the bench board, the bench where people sit like on the bus stop and all that, they were asking for 20,000. So you can imagine these people who have the mainstream, they have money. If me and you don't have that kind of money, how do we make that noise? We make that noise through premieres like we are doing. We make that noise through
social media.
And social media, you have to pay for campaigns so that it can go far. If we do not come together to put that money to do that, it is not only putting it out there, because at the end of today, if we finish this thing and I go and put that movie on YouTube, how many people are going to watch it on YouTube when you have not advertised it for people to know? How many people do I know? How many people do you know that we are going to reach to give us 50,000, to give us 100,000 views on YouTube that can give us a little bit of money? 1 million views on YouTube. Nigeria, I say somebody was arguing with me, Toridey, and saying Nigerians are doing it, they are putting it. Nigeria, you want to compare Nigeria, billions of people with Cameroon? How many of them in Cameroon know me and you? So if we are in the diaspora, and this is where we have lived for 10 plus 15, 17, 20 something years, we should build it here first before we hit Cameroon. If we want to do it in Cameroon for Cameroonians to watch YouTube, how many people have internet to go on the YouTube in Cameroon?
Watch 1 hour movie.
So we have to go to cinemas to make negotiations and put them. Thank God there are cinemas in Cameroon. But the thing is, only for you to go and project your movie. I mean, I don't want to say all those things because sometimes people don't know that you have already
do your research.
All those areas and all those areas. I've been going to Cameroon every year for the past 3 years. Not because I just want to go and see my family, but trying to this industry that I love so much. How do I penetrate it? How do I get it? Yet we're talking about Cameroonians to see. Cameroonians to see. Ken said the right thing. He break the thing. They don't want to see nothing because they're not willing to work with us. If I go to a place like Kamif as a diaspora and movie maker, even if the movie is not on YouTube or on Netflix, because I don't have the opportunity to project that on YouTube, even on social media, they have seen that I have made movies. The trailers are out. but it has not been released, not because I want to keep it in the house, because I'm looking for the right channel and the opportunity to put it out there. Then you go to a place like Kamif. You expect that movie makers that are from the diaspora are going to be recognized. But because you are not a Nigerian movie maker, that is the movies
Nigerian.
that are coming from Nigeria or from Zambia or Uganda or wherever, they will be projected and put on a high pedestal when I am a Cameroonian movie maker from the diaspora. I am not looked to or put on the place, put on that place where I can be projected. Let's face the truth. If we want to work as a team, as a unit, we should begin to recognize the small contributions that each and every one of us bring to the table. One person cannot do it. But if you create a platform, for example, where people can be recognized for what they are doing, then you should be able to recognize the big ones and the small ones, because it is only on that table where we all can be able to talk about the things, the struggles, the difficulties we go through, and the opportunities that we have. We should not only talk to each other when we have difficulties. We should talk. We should talk with each other when there is opportunities for us to grow. You know, so we use all that and do it, and use the platforms and the opportunities that we have to hold each other's hand. Ken said the right thing, Sister Yvonne. I'm going to tell you, we are on that platform. I know you. You know, you're somebody that we respect a lot. And before I started doing movies in this country, you have done it. I watched you do it. I saw you as an actress on the screen. Even before that, you're my sister that I know. I saw you on the screen. I saw what you did before bringing you. Each and every one that is in that movie has done something. But do you know how discouraging it would be for you to be in the same forum with people who are making strides, let's say that, making waves in Cameroon, doing things, and you're expecting them to collaborate, to reach out to us, because we'll not even ask them to pay us. If there is a forum, there is an opportunity, a movie is going away, somebody like Ken, who is an actor in the diaspora, who loves movie, who loves the industry, and somebody, Grandfriend, there is a role that I think you can really handle if you can come to this movie. Ken can sacrifice his flight and go feature in that movie for the sake of the industry when they will not even be able to pay him. Now he can arrange that with the wife and see where he's going to move the money to give to Pam, because Pam will cut his neck. But for the love of the industry, he will go out there and sacrifice and fly. What I'm saying is, we are not given the opportunity to come together and collaborate. So they should not be expecting so much from us when they are not even trying to see what we have done or how much we are doing to put our movies out there. For the quality of a 4K production like Man's Mind, with all what we put inside that picture, you can put it on YouTube tomorrow. But first of all, before it goes to YouTube, you must have put it on other platforms where you must be able to get a little bit of money before you give it on YouTube for people to watch for free. That's what I'm saying. Because if we're not able to get money from what we put in, then we shouldn't do it.
Wow.
I hear you. I understand what you guys are saying, and I know we are all passionate. But what I see is we complaining, right, about people in Cameroon. I will not even worry about them. We just keep doing what we're doing and focus on the diaspora. We don't even have time to be worrying about what the people do in Cameroon if they don't put us in their movies. Let's do what we got to do here, like what we do with Man's Mind. There was nobody from Africa in Man's Mind. Everybody's from the diaspora. And it's a beautiful production. So let's just keep doing what we do and just keep moving. We can't keep sitting and saying the same thing over and over, because we'll be singing the same song for God knows how long, and they've not budged, they've not changed. So we have to be the ones to change this narrative, and we start by doing what we do now. Come Saturday, they're gonna see. So what we're doing is show, right? We teach them by showing them what's best. They're gonna see it, and then they're gonna resonate and come to us. We're not gonna force them to come join us, no. But what we do is gonna make them come join us. Please, let's just focus. Come Saturday and let's watch this movie, Man's Mind. And it's on my mind.
But Shalom, which be the way forward?
Unmute yourself.
Understand what you're trying to say, but again, sometimes they say before you solve a problem, you have to tackle the root of the problem. You understand? And based on what Bibish narrated there, now the way forward is this, right? You ask a very pertinent question, and Bibish said, "Yes, there is hope." I don't want to be very negative, but to me, I see that a lot of hope has been shattered. But is there really hope? I don't know. It's a question to me. But I hope that what we are trying to do right now in the diaspora, and with Bibish trying to see how we can revive the industry here, there can be that hope that we can bring in. Because from inception, Toridey, my brother, I'll be very honest to you. There are three things killing Cameroon film industry. Three major things. One, the pace setting of the Cameroon film industry. That is the main root cause of the problem we are facing. When they started this industry, when we're all in that forum, when they were about to do movies in Cameroon, they started going to Ghana and Nigeria. I made these people very clear. You cannot go to a place where they already have their finished products to bring them to come and help produce your own products. No, you are not selling Cameroonians. You are selling them, not us. Stop this nonsense. Work with Cameroonian actors, no matter how bad you think they are. Work with them. When Nigerians started, their movies were not even clear, but we will be crowding video halls in Cameroon to go and watch Nigerian movies, no matter how bad it is. And they never gave up. And that is how Ghana started. When Nigeria saw that Ghana is coming up strong, Nigeria requested for collaboration. But we, when we were about to start, we went and brought them. We were bringing them in that they should come and build our industry. What are you telling me that you're bringing somebody from outside to come and build your home for you? That person will take over you all the seats in your house. Another big problem. Bibish mentioned the issue of population. Nigeria has the population. That is true. But the good thing about Nigeria is that the support of the industry goes across. Even if it's a movie produced by Igbo people, if you go to Yoruba land, you will have people coming in. Trust me, in Cameroon, my brother, you go right now in the Cameroon film industry, a Bamenama will tell you that I cannot work with a Southwest man. A Southwest man will tell you I cannot work with a man from a Northwest. What nonsense. Without the population, the moment they are doing movie, you say this is a Bamenda Cameroon CFI. This is a Southwest Cameroon CFI. And then you have some other people who are saying that they are the lords and the queens and the kings. Without them, the industry cannot proceed. And when you call them on movies, they are even bragging to come in and see how they can push it forward. Those things are not necessary. There is too much dirty ego that has destroyed this industry. And again, just as T-Boy is saying, we are doing Mastermind, the Man's Mind, hosting Man's Mind premiere in Houston. We are hoping and pray that our brothers and sisters will come. Our brothers and sisters, not only from Cameroon, from any other part of the world, should come and see what Cameroonians can do. And let this give us an opportunity to open up ourselves. Again, saying all this is not because we are hating any person. The reason we are saying all this is because we want a situation where everybody can grow. This industry, it is so huge. There can be so many people to play so many roles. It's not for a specific person. The problem is if we hold our hands together, they say any root that is well tied, it cannot be broken. If we hold our hands together, if we team up together, we support one another. Even like Toridey, for example, when you have programs, you post your links online. How many people come in just to watch? You are doing this thing. A lot of people will just say, this, and that, but they fail to understand how much you invest to do this. You could have been doing something else for yourself now. You are paying for this streamlining. You are paying for services, but not a single person will come in and even make a comment for what you have done. But if, like I said, if you go to Nigeria, if they say they are doing something on the block right now, you will see entire population over there sitting and supporting. That is why they grow together. So we have to learn to be united and team up to work together to make our industry better than what it is.
Hi, Pame. I'm not pressing this.
She's going to work, so I have to get my keys before she goes.
Press that. Press that.
You don't get enough for night.
He can
Bye, mama. Bye, mama.
he can tell boss say ha na na movie thing no make so go pledge 100 million for deal.
You know, I know, right? I know. Yeah. So you see, my brother, this is what it is. So it's just about the fact that we have to learn to unite. We have to learn to support one another. If I'm on Facebook, I see you are streaming. I don't have to be on that stream for me to watch it and encourage it. You understand? There's a reason why you're doing what you're doing. First and foremost, what you're doing right now, this is more than enough exposure. This is something that you're doing to us that it is worth a lot of money, but you're doing to us for free. Why? Because of the love that you have for us.
We have to encourage him once he donates.
Because of the love that you have for Cameroon. But again, people will look at it. Somebody will come be like, that Cameroon, they do that one to say Toridey will be. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I think like Buster and Stock, we will continue to be consistent, especially we for diaspora. Will continue to be consistent, and whether they like it or not, that time will come where they go join. But Jolie, what will be your final what will be your final message to our community, with regards to the Man's Mind premiering, where they happen next Saturday?
Yeah, when it comes to the Man's Mind, as I said earlier, I'm encouraging all my people in Houston. Please come out and support us. Come out and support us so we can do more. Without your support, we can't do much. Yeah, and I also want to say one thing. I think Bibi mentioned something about, I think somebody talked to her about in Nigeria, Nigerian actors, they post their movies on YouTube and people watch. Yes, they do that. Now the question is, do you guys know how many premieres they did in Nigeria before they did post those movies on YouTube? Do you know how much support they had before they posted their movie on YouTube? Trust me, no producer will produce a movie immediately post it on YouTube. Hell no. None. You have to make some money. You have to have at least part of the money you spend to produce that movie before you can post it on YouTube for people to watch for free. So please, you guys stop comparing Cameroonian producers with Nigerian producers, because you are not in Nigeria to know how many times they have done their premiere, how many people they supported, how many people supported them, what they did, or how much they have had after spending what they spent to produce a movie before posting it on YouTube. No, you guys don't have that idea. And another thing is, we Cameroonians, oh Lord have mercy, please let's learn how to support each other. I mean, it's like around the industry. It's not only on the movie industry, music industry, the same thing. Let's find a way to support each other. Because that's one thing that is killing us. We don't know how to support each other. Nigerians, they will support each other from start to finish. They will fight. But they will not show you guys that they're fighting. Cameroonian, they will fight in front of you. They will let you know they hate you. But Nigerians don't do that. They don't do that. We have to learn how to support our own. We have to. Because that's one thing that is killing us. As Terence just said, that Toridey is doing this now for free. There are people that will just come here, they will not even put a like on the post. Cameroonian, they will not do it. Why? Then you guys want us to move forward. How? It's not going to be possible. But again, there is hope. We're going to do it as much as we can. But again, please support us, support your own. We are waiting on you guys in Houston. My Houston people are one who accommodate the numbers.
Boss Terence, what will be your final message to our community with regards to the movie and the premiere next Saturday?
You can see I'm already pumped. I'm sick, but I'm pumped. And my guys are ready. This to me, this is a showcase. This is us coming out. And this is us saying that, yes, Cameroonians, we can do it. Yes, Cameroonians are going to do it. And we will do it. And we're going to stay in this industry. I'm calling Everybody, all my slay queens, slay kings, buddies in Houston, y'all come up next week, Saturday the 25th. Come watch this movie. Come see what we Cameroonians can do in the diaspora. I don't want to say much about the movie itself, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna be happy you came. So I'm calling on everybody. I don't care if you're in Dallas, you're in San Antonio, Austin. If you can make it down to Houston, come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Let's have fun. Let's watch this movie. It's gonna be crazy, 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 crazy. Toridey,
Yeah.
I tell you, say, Mary will miss this event on Saturday. Go regret why he no come watch this movie. I think I no be blah blah blah. People that go Cameroon no, they go understand. People there
Mm.
for Nigeria they go understand say something they happen for diaspora with Cameroonians and for inside this movie industry. So I'm
Wow.
hoping to see everybody on Saturday. I'm hoping to see you guys. We're gonna have fun and we're gonna have an after party at one of the best lounge in Houston, La Joie Lounge. So come on, let's enjoy the movie. Let's have fun. Let's have thank you guys.
Wow. Boss Bibi, ma finish with Boss Shali. Your invitation to our public for can watch the movie.
Yes, my brother. First, I'll say thank you so much for giving us this platform to, do this expose. It's really, really important, and I know for sure that just from here we must have had at least 10 people who are ready to come in. Once more, just like Terence said, it's a very great movie. It's a movie that we took our time and did it. It's a movie that everybody is going to love. It's a pace setter to me, and it's an opportunity for us now to, come back again and start this thing afresh because. There's a whole lot in it that a lot of people there. I know a lot of people gave up, but this is an opportunity to come. And so we are just calling on everybody, please come in. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy the movie. It's an opportunity for all you also to come in and tell us the things that we are doing wrong. Like if whatever it is that you, one of the greatest way for somebody to grow is by criticism. And the more you
True.
criticize the movie, the more we are going to grow, the more we are going to learn and correct ourselves. Because like the saying goes, there is nobody who is perfect. But again, it's going to be fun. And just like Terence said, I hope to meet you there, my brother Toridey. I hope that you'll be there. Hopefully, fingers crossed that you'll be there so we can all take pictures together. It will be an honor for me to take pictures with a celebrity like you and post it on social media that I'm with Toridey. So I've been watching your stuff online. I've been seeing what you've been doing. I would just say keep on doing. This is exactly what you're doing and exactly what Ernest Kanjo has been doing also with Apex One Radio. So we need platforms like this for this exposure. We appreciate you, and we'll meet in Houston on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll have fun and enjoy the project. Thank you.
By the way, shout out to Ernest Kanjo. Now, one of the persons in that way that inspire me for not even me to say I won't give up. Because if I look at how long he has done it, I look at his numbers, I look at my number, I'm like, man, but it do I'm passionately, it's coming from a place of okay. And I feel saying that the same thing way my boss tells the talk. At one point in time, we have to ignore those who don't want to join. Just continue do them until they'll join we. Boss Bibish, you get the final words. Talk to your people, let them know why they should not miss the premiere in Houston.
Well, building the community, like Toride says, that's what we're doing. We are inviting Cameroonians, lovers of Cameroonian movies, people who just want to support other people. Please come out and support us on the 25th. That's next week, Saturday, in Houston. We will be glad to see you on the red carpet. Watch the movie. Tell us what you think. We have other projects on the ground that we'll be doing, but your feedback would help us so much. We just want to see you. Come and support a brother. Come and support a sister. Sister Yvonne said it. Without your help, we cannot do it. Please. Terence has been on the ground. He's been doing a whole lot. He knows his people. I can't wait to meet his people. My friends who are watching on Facebook right now, those of you who are in Houston, please tell your brothers, tell your sisters, come with a friend. Let us watch Man's Mind together. I look forward to see you all. If I don't see Toride, there's no problem. I know I'm going to see him in Dallas. I knew you were going to laugh. You have to come.
No, I'll try for make them. But if I don't fit make them, now we the organize one for Dallas for sure. So
Yes, first
no,
week of April, Dallas. Yes.
yeah, thank you very very much for this, and I'm really happy. I'm excited. No, just continue do it with the dom. I don't even know how to conclude. But again, thank you. Boss,
Thank
boss,
you.
and boss
Thank you
parents.
so
I
much.
think so. I'll contact you now back. More talk one or two things in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay, guys.
I
you.
hoping to see everybody.
God bless Toridey.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Enjoy your weekend. See you guys next weekend.
See you guys
Bye.
next weekend. Terence, cook pepper soup.
Everything's ready. I cook with your pepper, but I'll
No,
cook pepper.
no go to because nature good.
Yeah. They are eating the dogs and they are
No,
eating
we're
the
gonna
cats.
Cats.
Let's eat the
Okay.
cats
we're gonna have
and the dogs.
Wow.
And
Bye, guys. Bye, Toridey.
Wow.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Wow. This was wonderful. This was great. This is beautiful. That is what building our community is. That is what coming together is. We cannot give up now. And if we just give up like that, we must continue to push, we must continue to invest, we must continue to work. Remember, you have a role. Remember, you get a small role as a leader. I did a show the other day and I talked about leaders. I talked about who are leaders. Then I realized say we all are leaders. The only problem we get, and I say for a very long time, we did not even want to accept the fact that we were leaders in our respective domains, in our own small corners. You understand? Consider whoever you feel say be leader, but guess what? If you're not putting the work we get for put them, if you not play your role efficiently for your own small corner, the person where we consider a leader, you know, ever be successful. So why they for they like leader for coordinate all we you there for some corner like leader for coordinate the people there for they and even produce result where go up, go ahead. It's not even going up, it's going to the other way to help the other person. Movie premieres like this, you need to show up. If you're not in Houston, tell someone who's in Houston about the project. That is how we grow. We just need to, we're number not for plenty. So at every time we go for the worker in group, in bunches, we just go for the push. The man gets us more, we all put energy. The man gets one, we all put energy. The man gets one. That is how we can get the numbers. That is how we can start getting the result and start building impact in our community. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful one. If you know how to follow Toridey, follow Toridey. We have wonderful things going on Toridey. If you saw a joke, go ahead, go check our videos. Check the wonderful things that we don't do for community. Hope they, even me, I know and I believe, say hope they.